Hello everyone, welcome to Dear Esther. This is the Landmark Edition, which I don't know what's the difference. But yeah, this is the game I tried to do Let's Play of because of that problem I had during the October games, so yeah, this is the one. By the way, today I'm like trying a new thing. I'm not using any, like I use like to put pillows behind the microphone to like minimize the echo. But that kind of muffled it, I think. So today I'm trying not to do that, see how it goes. But yeah, so this game, this is a walking simulator, by the way. It's one of those like you have nothing, you just walk pretty much. This is like it has a story, but it's a story that you will need to interpret by yourself because it doesn't say exactly who you are, if you're alive. Uh, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I tried to play this game long ago, a few years ago when I was streaming, but I didn't talk, so it was just walking. I think it was kind of boring. But yeah, let's try to do it again. So yeah, there's a lot of like dialogue and stuff. So when it comes up, I will shut up. So, by the way, you can select the chapters. Which come on, let's go from the beginning. We can also do director's commentary, which I want, but just so you guys know it's there. So yeah, this is a game.
Dear Esther, I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island. Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely here. No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a singularity, an alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis. I return each time leaving fresh markers that I hope, in the full glare of my hopelessness, will have blossomed into fresh insight in the interim.
Okay, there we go. So, wow, it's a bit fast. I don't know if it's okay for you guys. I'm playing with the controller, by the way. I know it's kind of supposed to be played with the mouse, but noise. Um, let's see. You can explore a bit, see what's going around and all that, but there is usually not much. You know, unless you know this stuff like I don't know chemistry. So if you guys know about this stuff, you guys can like explore around. You can find new kind of events where the voice comes up again and says something else. So you guys can put the pieces together a bit better. But there's not much else to do. Is there a run button? There's a lot of stuff like this, like some messages and all that. Sorry about that. Let me just lower the sensitivity so it goes. It doesn't go so fast. By the way, disable this stuff. What's this? Oh no. Okay, still a bit fast, but whatever. Is there a run? Okay, this is the zoom in. Okay, same thing. No, same thing. Same thing. Okay. Everything does the same. Wasn't there a run button though? I think it was. By the way, I'm not going through the way we should go over there. But I'm not. By the way, is there? I don't know. It feels a bit weird. I don't know if it's like the field of view, if it's like screen tearing or something. Something feels weird. I don't know. But yeah, you are not supposed to go this way. This is not the way to go. But I'm still going because I think the guy says something in the end. I don't know. Like you can explore. Like this is pretty much an exploring game. It's nothing else, and it's pretty beautiful too. Like at least from when the time it came out, which was 2012 maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let me just. Sorry guys, I didn't. I didn't. Is there anything else we can do? I can make the game prettier or something. That's already everything. Yeah, okay. Okay, everything is pretty much on max. Yeah, it should be a run button.
When you were born, your mother told me a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6 and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
Okay. So maybe this path will go up? I'm not sure. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw it back there, there was the golden ratio on the floor. So yeah. Where does this go? This game
I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
Okay, so this is kind of like a guy writing a letter to Esther, which I think it's his wife. I'm not sure. From what I see, I'm not reading everything. I know, I'm paying more attention to the scenery than the letters thingy. But you guys might. I think this is a golden ratio, right? I mean, it's not complete. It kind of seems like it, but not. Anyway, yeah, this game is kind of depressing, to be honest. It's yeah, from what I see, from what I gathered, like online and stuff like that. There's a bunch of theories online if you guys want to read it. There was like how should I say, an accident on a ship or something in England, I think, and from what I understand, we are controlling the guy that the survivor that came and came to this island and became what is it called when a person goes to an island but can't get out? Fuck, I don't know. Castaway, I think, is that? By the way, this is not exactly the way to go, I think. There is another bit of dialogue around here, but I forgot where. So this game has a bit of replayability because you can miss things very easily, like dialogue and stuff like that. There's like a cave somewhere around here.
Reading Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight. He landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons.
I don't know what's going on here. Maybe there was like a castaway that came to this island before, and we came after, and maybe we met him before he died or something.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
So apparently the guy was infected. There are 2 paths here. I don't think it matters much. By the way, there is a thing there. Wow. I think this island is in the coast of
We are not like Lot's wife, you
New
and I.
Zealand
We feel no particular need to turn back.
or Scotland. I
There's
don't know.
nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Yeah, from what I see, yeah, the guy died before him. I don't know. I was going to say something but forgot. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't know this, but apparently during the game there are like shadow figures that you can see in the distance. I only know one of them, but apparently there is more. This is, I don't know, some websites say this is like a ghost story. This is supposed to be like a horror game.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Did you guys hear that? Now I'm getting the chills though. There was like a radio or something, wasn't it? That was so weird. Okay, I always go to that cave over there, but I'm like, let's see what's in here. I just wish there was like a run button because the character, you know, goes so slow. Hopefully I don't need to go back because that would be a nightmare. But you know, if I need, I'll just cut the video and it will be alright for you guys. Okay. I'm trying to keep my commentary like calm, you know, kind of like how the game is.
He still maintains he wasn't drunk, but tired. I can't make the judgment or the distinction anymore. I was drunk when I landed here, and tired too. I walked up the cliff path in near darkness and camped in the bay where the trawler lies beached. It was only at dawn that I saw the bothy and decided to make my temporary lodgings there. I was expecting just the aerial and a transmitter stashed in a weatherproof box somewhere on the mount. It had an air of uneasy permanence to it. Like all the other buildings here, erosion seems to have evaded it completely.
Okay, we are here. That pile of rocks. Did it say something? I don't know. Hopefully I'm not giving you guys like motion sickness or something, because I don't know. For me, first person games kinda give me some motion sickness, but so far this one doesn't, which is good. So I never been this way. Oh god, hopefully we didn't need to go back. We don't need to go back, I mean. Where are we going? Is this going back to the beginning? Oh no. Oh no. Wow.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my ordnance survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome break services, but although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Okay, apparently there's a lot of crashed ships in this island. Maybe this is the island he didn't, he couldn't see in the map, and that's why they crashed. Huh? There's a lighthouse. Maybe it's where we started. I don't know. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, this would be the thumbnail. So that's cool. To be honest, there are so many good things to use as thumbnail for this game. Like, wow. I was going to play another game which is very short too. Well, it's not really a game. It's kind of like you just walk around and just take pictures. That's pretty much it. I was going to play that, but I was like, if I play this,
All night the boy has kept me lucid.
Oh.
I sat when I was at the very edge of despair, when I thought I would never unlock the secret of the island. I sat at the edge and I watched the idiot boy blink through the night. He's mute and he's retarded, and he has no thought in his metal head but to blink each wave and each minute aside until the morning comes and renders him blind as well as deaf-mute. In many ways, we have much in common.
Okay, I'm just waiting here to take another screenshot. Oops, sorry about that. Because, you know, oh fuck. End of the line. Let's go back. I guess it was just for that dialogue thingy. God, but this is so cool. Look at that thing over there with the mist and all that. It's so cool. And the those light thingies, Jacob's ladder, I think. I think that's what those things are called now. I don't know. Can we? Oh, we can. Okay, good. God. I'm trying to move my analog stick very slowly, but sometimes it's quite difficult to do. God damn it. I keep hearing sounds on my left here, and I don't know what it is. God, one more nice thumbnail right here. I'm so sorry guys, but my hobby is photography, so I'm sorry, because I'll probably stop more times to take pictures. So yeah. And the sound design is so cool too. This game is very quiet, so it's I can easily, you know, put the volume a bit higher compared to my voice, and you guys can hear all the amazing sound design. So yeah, this is a bit different than the games I used to play. This is more like a, I don't know, Zen game, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, during this time there was a lot of games like this, like walking simulators that like didn't have much content, but had a lot of visual content, I suppose.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Apparently Esther died too on a car accident. That's what I got from that. What's that? This is so cool. Like places like this, like in real life, are so cool to look at. Wow, there's a huge hole over there. Well, oh wow. Yeah, thumbnail. This is cool. So I guess this is Scotland.
Begun to climb, away from the sea and towards the center. It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal and approach it from the northern shore.
So people in the internet say that the things that appear in the island are not, for example, this thing is like a memory of his time in the hospital. Are not exactly the things that appear here, are not exactly they're kind of like memories. This is kind of like a dream or purgatory or something like that. This is not real. It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? But oh well. Again, you guys can can be whatever you guys want, because it's not exactly a straightforward story. So yeah, this is cool. I'll take another screenshot here, but I don't think it's cool enough. Maybe here it. No, I don't think so. It would be nice, like with the.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
Okay, I stopped here because is that a person? Is that one of those shadow figures? Yeah, it is. Wow, I got goosebumps. That's so cool. Kind of creepy, but cool. This is so cool. I guess that's like the ghost of the shepherd that died or something like that. This is sad. This is a very sad game. Sad and depressing and all that. But yeah. Oh, there's another one of these. No idea. Now I kind of know what people said, that this was like a horror game. It's not exactly.
My heart is landfill. These false dawns waking into the still never light. I sweat for you in the small hours and wrap my blankets into a mass. I have always heard the waves break on these lost shores, always the gulls forgotten. I can lift this bottle to my ear, and all there ever is for me is this Hebridean music.
Wow. So yeah, like watching all these, it's like someone on this thing and then died and everything was left behind. I don't know if you guys understand this, but like things like this are super sad for me. I don't know. Like, there's another one here. I don't know what this is, but this is not chemistry, right? This is electric stuff. This looks like something similar to the law of nodes in electricians thingy, but not exactly. I don't know. Those are like all lights. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, I was watching a YouTube channel about like urban exploring and all that. And when I see homes that are like they're like abandoned and like all I never came this way, by the way. Like the homes are like destroyed, and you see some of them have like pictures of the owners, and like I start to think like not only homes but even like hospitals and all that stuff. I start to think like, wow, there was one time where that thing was new and there was a lot of people and movement around, and all that, and now everything is gone.
Jakobsen's ribcage, they told Donnelly, was deformed, the result of some birth defect or perhaps a traumatic injury as a child. Brittle and overblown it was, and desperately light. Perhaps it was this that finally did for him, unable to contain the shattering of his heart. In half-light, his skeleton a discarded prop, a false and calcified seabird.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not paying much attention to the voices or things. I'm more, I'm more paying more attention to the game, to the scenery and stuff like that. So what I was doing, the homes and stuff like that.
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. All around him, small flowers were reaching for the weak sun. The goats had adjusted happily to life without a shepherd and were grazing freely about the valley. Donnelly reports they hurled the body in fear and disgust down the shaft, but I cannot corroborate this story.
Yeah. So yeah, the homes and all that. It's like, yeah, I start to think like, wow, like everything is like old now. Everything is left behind. But there was one time in the past where everything was like alive. It was a new home. Someone was really happy, for being there, like in a new home and all that stuff.
Going down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Okay, so he's dead, pretty much. So yeah, blah blah blah, abandoned homes, you guys got it right. Okay, so yeah, guys, I think I will end the video here.
Did Jakobsen crawl this far? Can I identify the scratches his nails ruined into the rocks? Am I following him cell for cell, inch for inch? Why did he turn back on himself and not carry through to the ascent?
So apparently this Jakobsen or something is in limbo. It didn't ascend or something. Wow. Another one of these. Like, yeah, I don't know. This island, I don't think it's real. I think it's like in limbo or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, guys, I will end the video here. I don't want to end the game in the first video because I had a problem. I already posted an update about it a few weeks ago, maybe. And yeah, I had a problem that I was going to record a game in October, but I lost the footage of the game, and now I need to play something else. I need to record something else, which is kind of weird because right now I'm recording games that will come out in like July or something of next year, and like having to record one game now, like in a hurry, kind of ruins my plans, because I'm like, okay, I need to record 3 videos a week, because I put 3 videos a week, or else I'll get a bit late, and like the videos start to become more and more close by, and if something happens, well, like this, I need to I won't have enough time to record more stuff. This way, if something happens, I already have videos recorded until like next year, so it's okay. Anyway, it was a bit confusing. I don't know if you guys understood. So yeah, I'm recording this thing now. Again, I already told before, don't expect it 3 videos a week during this month, at least until the end of the month, till the 25th or something. I already told that in the video. But after that, don't worry, everything will be okay. everything will be back to normal. I tried to, like, for example, I can't record like 3 videos of the one that I'm recording right now, the other game, and 3 videos of this because I don't have time. So I'll put like 1 video a week or something. I don't know, like I'll probably do a lot of one-offs, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a bit of a small problem for me because now I need to record 3 videos of the other game and try to record 1 video of this, this thing, this whatever I'm playing in October now. There was one game I really wanted to do, but I was like, it's too much, It's like, it's not a game I could finish in like 3 videos. So I'm like, okay, I can't do that. Because there's another game I want to play in November. I really want to buy and play Forza Horizon 5. Forza Horizon 4 was one of my favorite games to play on the channel, and I really want to buy Forza Horizon 5 and play it here too. Not sure if my PC will handle it very well. Hopefully it will, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, again, don't expect so many videos, the usuals, Expect like 1 a week, maybe 2, I don't know, for this month. If I have time, I'll record more, of course, but so far that's the plan. I'm sorry about that. Not exactly my fault, but I have some problems with my hard drive, and there it go. There it went. So yeah, hopefully you guys are liking this one. It's a very quiet Let's Play, which I was never very good at doing because most of the times I don't know what to say. I told you guys this before many times. So I guess I'll continue until the end. I think we're almost at the end too, so that's good enough. Yeah, this is very different from the games I used to play. It's so different. I told you I played this before on a stream, but it didn't have any. I didn't talk. I was just going and sometimes showing the scenery and all that. But yeah, it was not entertaining unless you want that to be in the background and sometimes look at it. I don't know. This one I'm trying to go slow. I'm trying to go calmly and do a more chill Let's Play. To kind of make it similar to the game. I don't know why I had people telling me my voice was soothing. I don't think it is, but if you guys think, sure, why not? So yeah, so I guess I could try to make it soothing, but I don't know. I guess it's more for the from that bass in my voice that I keep trying to get rid of. I think that's what makes my voice kind of warm. I don't know, but yeah, I think I told you guys everything. Again, this game is like, things are it's very easy to lose things. Very easy to lose like things you can. Let's see. For example, those candles. That candle I looked at right before pausing. Apparently, those candles sometimes have like things. By the end of the game, you'll see some candles have things from his life, like when you leave, a normal life before having an accident in the boat and all that stuff. So that's why I say this place is not. It doesn't seem real. You guys will see, like the shadow people and all that. Come on, this is kind of like a limbo or whatever. Maybe just a story. I don't know. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Have a good morning, good day, or good night, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.